Welcome everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Dynamics 365 Marketing in a Day workshop. This video, we're going to focus on how to leverage one of the channels in marketing for SMS and text messaging. My name is Craig Kreskis. I am a cloud solution architect here at Microsoft. And again, thank you so much for the investment to learn about Dynamics 365 marketing. This video is somewhat short, doesn't make it any less or more important than the other channels such as email or push notifications, but I wanted to just demonstrate to you how to go and create your SMS messaging, which you'll then use as part of your customer journeys. So let's get started, get your demo environment up and running. And again, just like all the other videos, I'm encouraging you to participate by following along, click by click, and configuring your demo environment. Now, inside of marketing, make sure that when you go into settings, and you can switch to this area, and this opens up the settings overview. It's just one of the two ways to navigate into settings. Now, if you, in your demo environment, or if your customer has an SMS provider, then certainly choose that here under customer engagement and the SMS providers. Since I'm working on a demo environment, I'm going to leverage the Azure SMS preview feature, which uses or is part of Azure Communication Services. If I select onto that link and then up in the ribbon, choose Next Text Message, this will enable you to activate and turn on a opportunity for you to send text messages through your environment. So once you agree to the voice and text message terms, you can go ahead and select Activate. This took just a few moments. Once it was done, I had an active number here. You can see at the top a toll-free number that I could then send to my constituents or out to my customer journeys. While you're in settings, I would also recommend you start to configure some of your keywords. So select on the SMS keywords section, choose new keyword, and then go ahead and create a few keywords that you're going to use inside of your customer journeys as part of the messaging. So you can go ahead, and I used yes, and I created yes. I did a new word for no. I also did start, stop, reply. So again, these are just some of the basic keywords you might consider adding into your demo environment. Return back to the real-time marketing by navigating the bottom left corner, switching the area page to real-time marketing. Then from here, I can either use the left-hand navigation pane under channels, or as I try to do is I go direct to the text message here with a single click. I can create a text message. Now you see on the right side, you get a preview. So as I'm creating the text message, I'll see my message as it appears. Choose the sender. This is the number you just created in settings. And then type in your message. So here you can see I have a number of different options as part of the editing capabilities or designing in the email. I can either use emojis or personalization. I can use those keywords that I just created. I can even link this third icon, link to a customer voice survey. So here you see included in my message, there's some personalization, so the first name is included. I added some emojis and I just said stop by the local coffee shop and then enjoy 15% on your next purchase. So you can see I'm using all of the elements, personalization, emoji, and keywords. Of course, I'll check my content, and that looks like no errors were found. I can also do a test send, so before sending out the message, you might want to check the content. Here's where you would put in your personal cell phone. So I put in my mobile number, and then I just did a test send, and you can see here it was sent successfully. You can go look on your mobile device. Once you're done and you're happy and satisfied with the message, you'll hit save. And as we did with all the other channels in push notifications as well as email, we'll select ready to send. And you are now done with your first SMS text message. So again, in this video, it was just designed to help get you started by creating one text message and understanding some of the settings behind that. I look forward to working with you in future videos that support your training around Dynamics 365 Marketing in a Day workshop. If you would like to learn more about any upcoming live events that we're hosting in the US, I provided the link in the bottom left corner of this slide. I want to thank you all so much for your attention, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video soon.